What is going on, everybody? It is Kings and Dreams. I apologize for me being late. I actually just finished working for my other job. Finished one thing, back to another one. The grind does not stop. All right. So, we all know why we're here, the Medellin recap. So, now I started my page last year, kind of like the end of July ish, if you will. And so in December, I started to kind of like, put the battery and put the bat. Basically, what I'm trying to say is like I really kind of got into the YouTube thing, right? So, um, I have been to Colombia. I want to say this is probably my seventh or eighth time. So let me just kind of bring it back to the beginning of really where it all started. Also, with this recap, um, I'm probably gonna do the recap in probably like three phases. So the first phase is probably gonna be the history. Second phase is gonna be what I learned. The third phase is gonna be the ladies. So the first phase is how I started with Colombia, how I started traveling there, and what enticed me to travel there. So, for all of you guys who may or may not know, Flyboy Way. So, Flyboy and I, we went to high school together. I know him personally. He and I, we've been traveling for years. So, if you see his blogs, there's a good portion of the blogs like where you see me in the background. And again, this is before I had started my own YouTube channel, right? So uh in February of 2020, prior to the pandemic, we went out to the carnival in Barranquilla. So we did that. Then we went to Palenque, and then we also went to Cartagena. So we went to those three places. Uh, I fell in love with Colombia from then, and right after we came back, everything got shut down. That was when the whole pandemic thing happened, right? So um, I want to say like November, yeah. So like November of 2020, I was like, I want to go back to Colombia, but I want to try a place that I haven't been. I hadn't been to Medellin yet. So flew out to Medellin. Shout out to Passport Stamp. That's where I met him. And then shout out to my boy Still. He's not a content creator, but Passport Stamp is. So we went out there. Great time. We definitely turned it up. It was it was excellent. So since then, I've been going to Colombia every six months or so, something like that. So now in November of last year of 2020, yeah, 2021, um I went to Medellin. Then I got my apartment there, and so signed a 6 month lease, and now I'm going to Medellin, a lot more often. And so that's kind of the place in Colombia where I have my roots, if you will, set. So that's just kind of a little bit of background into how I got into going to Colombia. All right. So let me just check out the chat really quick, and then I'm going to continue on my story here. All right. Yes, wipe your feet at the door, man. Wipe your feet at the door. Shout out to Felicia Jordan. Appreciate you. Hey, Felicia, I'm wiped down already. Yeah, man. Where's Chuck? Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you, brother. Global paper, Brazil or die. Yes, man. I'm going in August. I'm going in August. Hey, listen, when I'm there in August, global paper, I hope you there too, man. I really hope you there. Investments or die. Agreed, man. You gotta invest. You gotta invest, man. Shoe jacket, track jacket game is bananas. I got you, Brody. I got you, man. I told some folks Italian 1970. I hope they come through. If they come through, cool. If not, it's all good, man. Mike S, my guy at work, dropping in. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. What's up, brother? Yes, Omar. What's going on, my guy? Uh, 2011, first time in Medellin. Yeah, man. You were super vet, bro. You were super vet. So I would consider myself a vet, but you were OG there, man. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hmm. We just popped the popcorn and ready to hear all the juicy details. Yeah, yeah, man. You guys are ready. Okay, let's go. So anyway, as I stated, got the apartment in November. So just came back from there, and then I'm going back in May. So I'm actually going back the day after Mother's Day. So May 9th, I'll be there May 9th until I think May 17th. I'm going to Cali first because I'm getting my veneers. So I'm doing that, getting my veneers. Then I'm going to Medellin, and I'm gonna be looking for different apartments just to kind of see what's out there. But I'll be honest, I'm probably gonna re up on the lease because I do like where I am right now. It's right in El Poblado. It's right near Parque Eres. I like the spot. I really like the spot. And one of the things that I do like about it is that like there's like a bar like right downstairs. So I know how Razor shout out to Razor. He talks about how they have like Medellin like kind of robbery of the day, but it's so busy there, and like the police are like always like up and down the street. It's not likely um that you can get robbed. Obviously, people don't feed into that because if somebody wants to get you, they're gonna want to get you. But I'm just saying, there's a lot of cameras around there. Um, it's a busy street. The police are always up and down that street. So I would say I like the area. So, but I never want to put too many eggs in one basket. So this is why I'm still gonna be looking at other places. But if I don't find another place, it's all good because I like the place where I'm at right now. So I'm not too hard pressed to find another place. That's basically what I'm getting at. HD, my guy, what is going on, brother? What's going on? What's going on, man? Okay, all right. So now now this last trip, I had gotten there on a Wednesday evening. So when I got there on when I arrived on Wednesday, I pretty much kind of wanted to have what I thought was going to be a low key day or evening. Um, that ended up not being the case. So when I arrived, hold on, let me see if I can pull this up. Give me a moment, guys. I'm trying to pull some things up for you. All right. Let me know if you guys can see this picture. Ah, no. I don't like the way it's coming out. Fuck. It's not coming out properly. Um, it's not coming out properly. I don't know if you guys can see that. But when I arrived on Wednesday, basically, um, this girl I met, she's kind of like she's like Afro, but kind of like a gothic, like rock and roll type of girl or whatever. And so she was cool. Kind of wanted to have like a low key thing. So we went out to and also my apartment is right across the street from um Sweet George's bar and grill. So there's a Sweet George's Cafe, and then there's a Sweet George's Bar and Grill. So the Sweet George's Cafe, that one serves. I think that one only serves just breakfast. Now the Sweet George's Bar and Grill, you can get like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but they also serve breakfast all day. So I went there. So she and I went there. We ate and it was good. You know, hung out, whatever. And so then after that, we went to so we went to the park, and then we ended up like at this rock and roll bar. So like for me, I'm not like I like some rock and roll, but my background, I'm Caribbean. So the music that I'm typically listening to, like it's either got to be like Afro beats, Jamaican dance hall, soca music, hip hop, and of course I know I'm in a Latin country, so reggaeton, that's cool too. But we were really in a rock bar, whatever. But you know what I mean. I was just like, okay, cool, trying to tolerate the music. Um, After a while, like she was just like, all right, you look like you bored, and I'm like, yeah, I'm like, you know what? I need to I need to get some more drinks in me because this music was killing me. So um after we did that, so the bar shut down. I'm gonna say the bar shut down. This is probably around like 2 o'clock in the morning. So it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. So we go back to we go back to my apartment, and y'all know what it is. So we do that. Then call the taxi. She rolls out. Boom. So that's the first night. All right, let me see what we got up here. Yeah, man, absolutely, absolutely. Until my page is monetized, I know some people want to send super chats, can't send super chats yet. So I think it's when I get 500 subs. I think I can start doing super chat, getting super chats. I mean, I think that's what it is, or is it 1,000? I'm not exactly sure. Where's Chuck? If I'm in Lorella's at my Airbnb, how is the commute over to Poblado to get Sweet George's? The commute is probably like maybe 4 or 5 minutes. It's very close, man. Oh, hold on. Any pics? Yeah, I'm trying to show you guys some pics, but the reflection is not going over well. Let me see if you guys can see this. I don't know. Does this help? I'm trying to. I don't know. Let me know if you guys can see this. I don't like the way it looks though. I'm trying to show the picture. I don't like the way this looks. I don't know if this is even better or worse. I don't know, guys. I'm trying. It may be my lighting. I may have to adjust my lighting though. So let me know. From Sweet George's Bar and Grill. From Lorella's, yeah, like 5 6 minutes. Just depends on like traffic. Yeah, it's close though. It's close though. Where's Chuck? So you're good. Yeah, from what we see. Yeah, I actually sent Ray's her I showed her a picture. If you go to his blog last week Saturday, where I'm on there, you'll be able to see the picture more a lot more clearly. So Saturday the 19th of March is yeah, Saturday the 19th of March is when I was on Razor Rays, and then you'll actually be able to see like very clearly. You'll actually be able to see very clearly. So it's all good, man. All right. Give me a moment, guys. I ended up clicking on something. Okay, there we go. Yeah, get those likes up, man. All right. So now, so it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. We go back to the crib. You know, handle business. Boom. She leaves. Cool. So I'm I'm lit. I'm turned. So I'm like, all right. I, I need I need to get more active, right? So there's this one. So there's this one. This one lady that I know. She now she's a pro, but I've known her since like I've been going out to Medellin, so like 2 years, right? So now she's not a pro, like she's not a pro, like she doesn't charge me, right? Um, so I hit her up. I'm like, hey, listen, like you up? So I'm like, where are you? So she tells me, so she's at the park. So I'm like, all right. So I'm like, listen, like, how far are you from? And then I show her my location. So she's like, oh, I could get in a taxi. So I'm like, nah, 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 nah. I'm like, yo, I want like if you could walk there, it should only be like a 5, 6 minute walk. She's like, yeah, I could walk. So I tell her to walk because I want to see where she's coming from. Like I met up with her before, but it was it was kind of like on like shaky ground. So I'm like, nah, I want to see you walk because I don't want I don't want nothing, no type of setup or whatever. Anyway, she walks over, boom, you know, comes to the crib, so we have some, had some drinks, whatever, and then one of my boys, he's a like he's my driver, so has like this, big like he gives me like a big herbal. Let's just say that big herbal. So we doing that, burning it down. Cool. Now I'm up for like round two. Boom, round two. Got that. Okay, cool. So next morning, next morning she bounces. So I'm like, okay. Now, so now we're on to Thursday. Hold on, give me a minute. She looks like a strong 9 out of 10. Let me try to let me try to find another picture of her and see if I can do that. She's pretty cute though, bro. She is. That's something I'm not gonna deny. Like she has like that gothic like look. Um, and she got like the nice like tattoos and all that. She's nice, bro. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna try to find excuse me. Trying to find a good pic of her. So this okay, there we go. So this pic right here, this was when she and I was at Sweet George's Bar and Grill. So I think you guys could be able to see this one. This one looks a little bit clearer, right? Let me know what you guys think. This one looks a little bit clearer. Um, then this was the one that came over after she left. Trying to this thing is not working for me, man. But yeah, so she's the one that came over. This was like 3 o'clock in the morning when she had came over. So why didn't I try to get her to stay the night? Which one? You talking about the Afro Gothic? I couldn't because she had to bring her son to school in the morning. That's the only reason why she didn't stay. But the other girl, the one that I called at like 3 o'clock in the morning, she did stay the night. I hope you were not to break Big Boss's record. 20 women in a week. I well, I have broken that, but I've like me like what like the first time I went to Medellin, I definitely broke Big Boss's record. Shout out to Big Boss. But like for me, like now that like I'm building a foundation there, I don't necessarily need to like go as hard. You know what I mean? Because like I'm gonna be there a lot, so it's cool. Now, probably like if I'm going to like Thailand or Philippines or something like that, like a place where like it's really far and I can't get to like that all the time, then that's probably like where I'll be like maybe on playoff mode or something like that to to go crazy like that. But I was good, So I had two in one night, so that's cool. That's my first night there, right? No sleep, nothing. All right, that pick is great. First one is 10 out of 10. I would have fallen in love with her. Come on, Omar. We're not doing this falling in love, Brody. No, 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 no. Just saying, I take my glasses off to show you how serious. No, 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 no. No love, man. No love. Not bad. Both of them super nice. Yeah, 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 yeah. Both of them pretty, man. Both of them pretty. So all right, so now we're at Thursday. So the next so Thursday morning, so she ends up leaving, the second one. So she ends up leaving or whatever. And so I'm getting ready for the day. So the gothic chick comes over right after the other girl leaves. So I end up pissing the gothic chick off because she wants to like go out and walk around and do all this other stuff, right? So I hadn't got no sleep. Pretty much as soon as like I landed, put my stuff down, and I already hung out with her the night before, So like we drinking, like I'm still feeling it. So I'm like, yo, listen, like I want to lay down and rest, whatever. So she gets an attitude, boom, 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 whatever. I don't care. So shout out to my boy Alquan, and another one of the reviews that I'm gonna do. He's gonna be on here with me as well. So we end up doing a tour of El Centro. Now now we end up going to El Centro, going downtown, and end up doing the tour and stuff like that. So a lot of like the videos and stuff like that, like I was posting on Instagram, they were from different days, but a lot of them were from when I had did the tour of El Centro. So for anybody who has not been to Medellin, El Centro downtown area, so during the day it's cool. I would say like probably like after like 6 o'clock, if you don't if you don't know anybody that lives there, um or you don't speak fluent Spanish, um, I would say, yeah, after like 6 o'clock, you want to look to get out of there because once it gets dark, like it's basically dog eat dog, and people be doing grimy stuff there, and the police will not do anything about it. Oh, another thing is that when it gets dark, the cab drivers won't do anything about it either. So they won't know. The cab drivers won't drive you down there. So you're gonna have to find like a driver, somebody that you cool with to bring you down there. So at night, I'm just telling you, man, you don't want to be in El Centro unless you actually know somebody there or you speak fluent Spanish. Like you don't want to put yourself out there because it's basically like I said, dog eat dog. Oh, and another thing, there's another place, Casas. So for those of y'all who like Casas, I forget the name of it. It's called the Blue Door. A global. If you're still in here, you probably know the name of the casa I'm talking about. But it has a blue door. And it's in El Centro. It's nice, pretty affordable. So I think they charge you by by half an hour increments. So you go basically what it is that you go in there, you pick whatever lady you want, you you take a shower, and then you go take care of your business. Um, so I went there. I went there in 2020 to the Casas. I'm not too big of a Casa guy. Like I just wanted to kind of go and check out the experience and kind of see how it was. But I think a lot of people would like it. So if you want to check that out, then by all means. But it's called the Blue Door. I gotta find a name for you guys, but if you find a driver, not like a taxi driver, or whatever, but if you are in Medellin, I can connect you with my driver, and I'll tell him to bring you to the Blue Door. He'll know exactly where to bring you. So, but you want to go during the day. That's the most important part. El Central during the day. At night, no. So Central during the day, okay. At night, no. And also in El Central, you also want to be careful too, of where you're walking. Be careful of those side streets because, like I said, like you could get robbed, and they'll rob you during the day too, man. And the police aren't going to do anything about it. So you are on your own. You got to be careful when you out there, man. Got to be careful when you out there. Let's see. Oh, I saw this one already. Here in the States, we could have never gotten a honey that hot, the first honey. I don't know about you, but I do well for myself, man. I do well for myself in the States, outside of the States. You just gotta have that confidence, Omar. I'm telling you, man. You gotta have that confidence, and just know what you bring to the table. Because let me tell you something. Not to get too off topic, but women can smell the fear on a man. They can smell the fear, the hesitation. Like if you don't have the confidence, the woman can sense that, and women like confidence. So if you lack confidence, not saying you, Omar, but as a man, if you lack confidence, a woman's gonna be able to tell that immediately, bro. So you just gotta come in there confident, and know what you're talking about, and just being able to carry a conversation, make sure that you maintain eye contact, and build from there. Build from there. But if you come there timid and scary, she's gonna smell the fear off you, man, and it's a wrap. So anyway, let me continue. So we do the tour downtown of El Centro. Very nice tour, and and I'm a New Yorker, right? So this is my first time actually, riding on the subway, because usually I'm always in the car with my driver and stuff like that. But this time, from El Centro, I was like, you know what? Let me experience the subway. The subway is really nice. Like, they make sure that they take care of it. Anybody that is from New York or has been to New York City, like, it is completely night and day. Like, even their Metro cards is nice. Like, the Metro cards in New York City look like listen, man, they look like shit. That's it. They just look like shit. But when you look at the Metro card, like how they have it in Medellin, like, it looks really nice, and the subway and the train is really nice. Like, it's a nice experience. So you definitely want to experience the subway, man. You want to experience the subway. And then anybody who's on here, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. So let's build the page up. Let's build it. Let's build it, man. Let's get it. All right. So back from El Centro on Thursday. So um we come back. It's probably like around like 6:30 at this time. So I call my driver up. So I call my driver up. So and this is like one of my boys. So like he drives me around, but he's also cool too. So anybody who goes to Medellin and who needs a driver, like Chuck, I know you're gonna be going there soon. So if you need a driver, let me know, because I can connect you with my boy, and he'll bring you wherever you want. Whatever you need, like, trust me, he's the plug. He got you on whatever you need. Everything. You understand? All right, we get back now. Now we're getting ready for the evening. So at this point, I don't want to go to the club, because I already know that I'm on Friday and Saturday. I'm gonna go to the club. Friday and Saturday, I know I'm going to the club. Saturday, I already, like, there's this club there called Jams. I've already booked my VIP section. It's already booked for Saturday. Friday, I'm like, I want to stay around the parkish area, and maybe end up maybe at Gusto's or something, or there's another one called Vibes Lounge. So I'm like, all right, cool. Now I call my driver, so I'm like, hey, you know, um, I don't want any pros or anything like that, like, cause he knows, like, I'm not too heavy on the pros. I'm just saying, like, for all of you guys who do that, that's cool, and I'm not saying I don't do it at all. I'm just saying, like, I've been to Medellin so much, like, I'm not really into the pros, like, for Medellin. Call him up. I'm like, hey, bro, listen. I'm like, yo, you know what? I want to have a house party. So, so he's like, okay, cool. So it's me, him. He invites three girls. So we're supposed to hang out. And then he's like, so he asked me. So he's like, these girls want to invite some other girls. So I'm like, okay, cool. So then it ends up being six girls. So then they friends is like, can we invite like a couple other friends? So I'm like, okay, cool. So it ends up being 10 girls. It's me, my boy Quan, my driver Brian, and 10 girls in my apartment playing the music. We turning up. We got we got the herbals, we got the drinks. It's lit, right? So we dancing and all that stuff. This one girl in particular, she's mad aggressive towards me, right? So, like, so she keeps dancing with me, whatever, like, talking to me, rubbing on me. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, all right, she want to see what's up. But this other girl, like, she's also talking to me too. Basically, what it is like, basically what it is like, you got like, since it's only three of us, and they like, all the girls already like know my driver Brian, like they, so like they like pressing like on me and my man Quan. But there was one again that really stood out because like anytime like I would walk around, like she was right there. Like I'd go here, she's like right there, like on my helmet, like right there on me. As the night goes on, so I'm thinking about which one I want to pick, because really like I'm filtering them out, and one of them she liked me, but she was really shy, and like I kind of had to like run game on her, so I'm like, all right, nah, she's out. So it came to my my bottom my top two. So I ended up picking the girl who was like aggressive like from the jump. So uh we end up we end up taking care of business. So before so before me and her end up taking care of business. So funny story. So my boy gets locked in his room. So he gets locked in his room, and I'm like, yo, Quan, and he's like, yo, I can't get out. And I'm like, bro, are you serious? So we had to stop the party to try to figure out how to get him out the room. So I want to say we work on that for what, like maybe about 20, 20, 30 minutes. Now mind you, it's like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So I can't just call my landlord and be like, hey, what's up? Like my dude is locked out at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So I gotta figure this out for myself. So anyway, we end up figuring it out. It's all good, cool. So anyway, got the shorty, end up going in there, taking care of business. Boom, all good. Now, so now, um, this other girl, she actually was hanging out with my boy Quan, which was like the number two that I liked, but her and Quan never did anything because she ended up getting like drunk and she ended up getting sick or whatever. But she was still there the next morning. So the next morning, like, well, no, that night, I'm sorry, maybe around like 6 o'clock in the morning, the girl I was with, so she ends up leaving. But the other girl that I like, she's still there. So like it's like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm walking around the crib, just chilling, listening to music. So now this other girl's following me around. So I'm like, yo, thinking like, man, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? So you know what I did, right? Okay. So round two. So now pay attention. First night, two. Second night, two. So 4 in 2 days. So there it is, right? Cool. So end up taking care of that. Now this one, she is like, if you guys seen the live on Razor Rays, you guys actually like see her coming into my Airbnb, well, my apartment, whatever you want to say. But you end up seeing her come into my apartment uh live. So that was the second one. So uh very, 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 very interesting, man. Hold on, let me check some of these comments out. Yes, indeed, could use that 100%. Yeah, Chuck. Just let me know. I think you said that you are going April, at the end of April or something like that. But yeah, just let me know, man. I got you. Felicia in the building. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, HD. I tell you, man, that was my first time taking the train in Medellin. Like I usually just have my driver take me around. But I'm gonna be using that a lot more often, especially like during the day. Like during the day, I'm gonna be using it. At like if I need to move around at nighttime, I'm gonna be having my driver. But during the day, I'm definitely gonna be taking that train, man. So that was really cool. I like that experience. And HD, you from New York? You know that train is a lot clean, man. You look at New York City subway, man. You see the rats. The rats is big, like big like this. Like hell no, man. Yeah, it looked real clean for real. Like you look at the tracks, you can actually see the tracks. So like I'm sorry, I'm going into my whole New York City diatribe, but I'm from New York, and just looking at the train in Medellin as opposed to like New York, like you can actually see like the floor, like of the like on the bottom of the train tracks. You can actually see the bottom. You're not seeing like trash. You're not seeing like big ass rats. Like you can actually see. Yo, King, I hope you have video footage. You have to have video of this. 100K hits off this, bro. Yes, yes, I do. I do have video. So my boy Quan, who went to Medellin with me, so he's a photographer, and a lot of the footage he has on his GoPro, and then also on his camera. So I do have footage. Just waiting for him to edit it out. So remember what I was saying, right? So I'm probably gonna do. So I'm probably gonna do like I know in the beginning I think I was saying I was gonna do 4 recaps. So I'm probably gonna do maybe like 3 of them, but one of them is gonna be like mainly video. But this one I wanted to talk and kind of give you guys like a little bit of an update as to what was going on with me, how Medellin was and things like that. Um, I'm gonna end it here. I did Wednesday and Thursday, and then my next one is gonna be Friday and Saturday. So I'm gonna end it here, man. I told you I'm doing this in waves, man. But so remember, 2 days, 4 bodies. So just remember that. Just remember that. 2 days, 4 bodies. So I'm gonna drop off for now, man. But I appreciate y'all. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. If you want to support, send me a cash app. That's cool. But if anything, man, just all you got to do is just like the video, man. Like the video, give me a comment, whether you agree, disagree, whatever I got to say. It's all good, man. I appreciate all of y'all, man. And probably I'm gonna do part two on Saturday. I'm gonna do part two on Saturday. I'm also I'm also gonna be on Razor Ray's show on Saturday, and I have a spicy story that I can only say on his channel on Saturday. So you want to tune in to Razor Ray's channel this Saturday. Um, and before I go on Razor Rays, well, depending on what time he's doing live, but I am going to be going live with my part two of my Medellin recap, and I'm going to be recapping Friday and Saturday. So all I gotta say is Saturday, continue to get your popcorn ready. It's gonna be a goodie. And then my third one is probably gonna be on Tuesday, next week Tuesday the 5th, where I'm gonna have video footage, and then that one will be a premiere. So this way, you guys will be able to see in what I'm, talking about. So I'm gonna be putting some light to this. You know what I mean? Uh, when are you gonna do a black man's guide from the king's perspective? um. Well, the thing about it is that like that's the Fly Boys thing, like the black man's guide. So I don't, that's my brother, that's my best friend. Like had it not been for him, I would not be on YouTube. And I want to have an identity outside of like I want to have my own identity. So I don't want to say like black man's guide from the king's perspective. Like the only way I would do something like that is if like he and I were doing a collab together, and then that would make sense. Like, I do like that title, the Black Man's Guide from the King's perspective, but that would have to be a collab. I would have to do with Flyboy. Like, I couldn't just do that by myself. To me, I think that would be kind of disrespectful. You know what I mean? So, that's just how I would look at it. Kings, my hero in Medellin. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. But when you out there, I'm gonna be out there too. So because I think you said you're gonna be out there for like a month. So I'm going to Cali Monday, May 9th, and then Thursday, May 12th, I'll be in Medellin. So Thursday, May 12th, where's Chuck, Kings and Dreams? We will be there, man. It's all good, man. Can't wait. I wish I was in Medellin. Yeah, I wish you was too. One minute, guys. Yeah, man. I wish you were too. I wish you were too. Yes, King is getting it in. Yes, sir. Still have the popcorn. We will have the popcorn ready. Oh, for Friday and Saturday? Yes. You're gonna want to have the popcorn ready. Because that was a club night. Yeah. Gusto's on Friday and then jams on Saturday. You know. Yeah. You're gonna want to have the popcorn ready. Life in Haiti with Marie. Yes. Thank you for following me on both of my Instagrams, and thank you for your subscription. Life with Marie. Maybe at some point you and I can do a collaboration, but it was very nice to see you yesterday in my conversation with TMD. So, and I appreciate all the love and support that you've been giving me, and I also subscribe to you as well. So thank you, and I appreciate you. Appreciate you a lot. Que lo que? You need to be saying "sac passe," not que lo que. Sac passe. Creole, Creole, Felicia Creole. Virtual hug. I'm always here to support, and yes, we can collab at any time. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah. So I'm gonna send you a message on Instagram. If not today, probably today. I am getting ready to watch Big Boss. He's gonna be live with TMD at 10 o'clock. So, um, I'm gonna relax for a few minutes again. As you guys, if you guys didn't hear me, as soon as I finished working, so I've been working since 6 o'clock this morning, and for my job, it's end of quarter. So today is the last day at end of quarter. So we are a for-profit company. So basically, I have to do I have to make sure that my teams are doing everything that they can to get every dollar process as much as possible. So as soon as I finished that, I jumped on here. So I'm gonna kind of relax for a minute and then watch TMD and Big Boss. Shout out to both of those brothers. So I know that live is gonna be good. But yes, with sorry, life in Haiti with Marie. I will be messaging you shortly, and then we'll talk about putting a collaboration together. Uh, yeah, yes, I am the thumbnail, like I said, man, like it was kind of I wanted to put something out there, but yeah, my thumbnails for Friday and Saturday. Well, when I do my live on Saturday, yeah, the thumbnails are gonna be on point. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. The thumbnails are gonna be on point. So, yep. All right, I am shutting it down. We're at 50 minutes here, almost 9:30 p.m. So look out for this Saturday. My Medellin recap part two. Part two will be Saturday. Part three will be on Tuesday, April 5th. All right. So I appreciate y'all. Make sure you like, follow, like the channel, subscribe to the channel. Like me on, I'm sorry, follow me on Instagram. Again, all of it is Kings and Dreams. The name you see in front of you, KINGZN Dreams, DREAMZ, on YouTube and Instagram. And stay purposely purposeful. And I'm out. Part two, Saturday. Get ready. It's going to be lit.